got two of them, right?
No, one.
We needed two. No, seriously, we needed two.
The drift team threw up in our garage, and we're gonna clean the puke because it's more complicated than we thought now. We thought it was really easy, now it's gonna be a show. Good morning, you guys, and welcome back to another episode of Daily Driven Exotics. I'm not good at spelling, so I have my chest. Now listen, this is the Ferrari 550 Maranello. In the last vlog, we straight piped it, and then we added actual pipes on it. That's all temporary. There's big things happening on this car. And in this video, something that I'm very excited about, interior. So right now, it has the factory Ferrari seats. I believe they call it a Daytona seat. I don't know for sure. So we're gonna tear these out today and install some Sparkos that I bought, those carbon Kevlar Sparkos. And to do that, it requires a bit of customization, so Dustin is gonna help us. We're gonna put the seats in, then figure out the steering wheel, and then also figure out a handbrake. Now, I believe there's a lot involved to put a handbrake in this car. Does it have rear discs? Okay, that's a good sign. So, here's the discs here on the Ferrari. I don't know if we're gonna add a second caliper or do an inline like on my Viper convertible. So we have to figure that out so this thing can slide around. Now it's not gonna be a drift car, but having a handbrake's pretty cool in any race car because you can do some stupid shit in it. We gotta get suspension dialed in, so we have to figure out what coilovers we're gonna do because my biggest complaint driving this car is when you touch the brakes, it literally dives. It's like a 64 Impala with no hydraulics. In the meantime, we'll get in the garage, rip his seats out and figure out brackets, and then Damon right now is with his wife and daughter, having a nice breakfast, so he'll be back here in a little bit, and we'll see what the seats look like in this car. I don't know why, but I'm really excited to see Sparko seats in a classic Ferrari. This is a gated 550. This isn't some old F1 gearbox cheap car. This is an expensive car, so to take it to that level is gonna be really exciting. I hope you guys are excited too. Let's get at it. This is the fob from 1999, the actual keychain. Ferrari cold start! You have to press this button first. E-brake is a weird way of using it. So right now e-brake's on, but it's like limp. So what you do is you basically bring it to the top, push the button and drop it. That's the trick. It's actually taking me a while.
It cut me off.
Not what I want. All right, this is the project today. Sparkos and a Ferrari 550 from Bad Boys 2. Actually, so we talked a lot about this, the fact that in Bad Boys 2, it was a 575. But somebody DM'd me last night on Instagram and said that in the filming of the movie, they actually used a 550 because they needed a clutch to kick it from the siding scene. So one of the hero cars was actually a 550. This is the official Bad Boys 2 car now.
This is the Bad Boys 2 stunt car.
Asterisk, not the actual car. This is the actual car from Bad Boys 2. Jokes aside, how do we do this? Like walk us through the steps.
So we got the new Sparko seats. You got really nice Kevlar backs. Got new Sparko rails for it. I already got new hardware for them, but we only had enough hardware for one seat. So we got to go to the store, get some more. So I'll have you sit in there. I'll mount, see where you want it, and then it'll be there forever.
And how does this mount, does this mount to the factory location?
No, this won't mount to the factory location.
So how do I do that?
So we'll have to take that seat out and then build like a flat platform to mount this to. So you don't just bolt this to the ground of the car, you don't just drill holes? No, I have to bolt a frame to the ground. I have to build a frame to bolt to the ground, and then I have to bolt this to that frame.
So how long do you think this is gonna take?
Take a couple hours.
Oh shit, okay. All right, without further ado, let's rip out some Ferrari seats. Let's depreciate as quickly as possible we can in this car. Right now, cars are all appreciating. Not today, baby, today you're going down. So we got a problem, the connector won't unconnect. So Ferrari probably has like 19 pins and some tobacco holding one of the pins in or something, right?
They just glued it together because it wouldn't stick. It's just got some over-engineered clip.
I love the mechanics always insult the engineers when the camp doesn't work for them. It's over-engineered.
Well,
if I made this clip, it'd be 15 times better. It'd be made out of gold and platinum and conflict diamonds.
And conflict diamonds.
Oh shit, this is it! Oh, that's cool. This plastic here is literally from the factory. They couldn't bother to actually remove this when they installed the seat. They're like, no one's gonna see it. 23 years. 23 years that's been there. Right, seat one, out! No. Oh! You can just drill a hole in it though.
Yeah, I'm gonna drill a couple holes.
So what Dustin was saying is like, this is the actual factory mounting points. Obviously bolt there. And he was hoping to walk up and actually have the holes line up organically. But now all I have to do is drill some holes. Now, will it set too high though?
We should be able to lower it enough in these holes.
Sorry, which hole is that?
The lower, the smallest.
Which one's your favorite?
The bottom.
Is it really?
You know, I don't know if we should talk about that. Oh, look at that.
Well, where do we get sliders from? Oh. So this is how low it's sitting without on there. Now if it's on there, oh shit, it's gonna be way too high. How do we mount the harnesses, by the way?
Something back here. It looks like that we can make some anchors or something behind you.
Today?
Yeah.
We have an idea for this car. A certain long distance event that would require us to be comfortable. I don't want to say with the vlog, but let's just say it's a drive that's a few thousand miles. I use the measurements of time for space now.
How long it takes to get you
This is
that
3
high?
hours too high. I want it to be like midnight.
This is as low as it'll sit. Like on the rail, you can see the bottom of the seat.
Oh
is,
shit.
So what we'll have to do now is start pulling carpet out. But then once you start pulling carpet out, it looks like we can cut these off.
And so no more ever factory seat.
So no more ever factory seat. But then this is also in the way.
What is that?
I have no idea.
Tom! There's this a box full of wires under the seat.
Yeah.
Could I use your technological expertise to tell us what that is?
I think that's the immobilizer. Yeah, if I'm mistaken, that's the immobilizer.
So I can't really f that.
No.
All right, well, I guess we're gonna start cutting now.
Doesn't seem like there's anything in the way. Seems like the seat bracket's like right to that.
The problem is it said super high. Like super high.
Higher than factory.
Because it's more complicated than we thought now. We thought it was gonna be really easy, now it's gonna be a show. We also need to fix the minivan today because it has a flat tire in it. Like, not flat, like, oh, is that a leak? Like, the tire's folded over into itself, done. So I have to go back and get a new tire. What are the odds of destroying a tire in the first 2 miles? Did you guys use it that day or did it come from a tire shop here?
Came from the tire shop here.
I just drove from the tire shop to the garage and got a flat tire.
As far as I know.
The other day I was like, oh, let's take the van just to go to the hotel because I don't drive a car because it's easier. And I was like, that's a flat tire. Tech Tuesday for you guys watching right now, even though you're watching this and it's Saturday. That's a flat tire. As you can tell, it's not flat up here, it's just flat down here. So we only have to repair part of the tire. All right, let's fix a Ferrari. It's quite a comfortable car.
It is. Probably more comfortable like that for your road trip.
Does it put a pillow behind your back?
Yeah. Put a beanie bag right there.
We really need to figure out that steering wheel. Who do I call? Who has Momo hubs? Who sells Momo in town? Could get an adapter for the steering wheel.
Hi, you reached Carolyn. I can't answer this.
I'm up on me. I think this is much better. The three of us can sit there.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's better.
There you go.
That's better. Hold on.
There's so much more room.
Hold on. This is the actual light we're working on. This is a service light. It has a Ferrari logo on it, if you can see that. You plug it into your ashtray, and when your car breaks down, which they know it will, you can work on the under the hood and have a light. Oh shit, it actually works still.
That's cool.
Well, we need to find a Momo hub, and then we need to wait for Damon to get here to measure him. All right, we bought 4-point harnesses for the 550. Time for the unboxing.
Well, that's pretty easy.
Oh, dude, Fast and the Furious vibes right there. But anyways, that's gonna be a look. A little bit of red because it's Ferrari life, and it's a 4-point, so it's not super annoying with the middle one. It's just like clip. I will also maintain the factory seatbelt because these are just annoying. They're cool for theatrics and for track days, obviously, but for everyday driving, harnesses are misery. Let's get mounted, boys.
I could do it. The only problem is where you put your harnesses. So like,
Oh, there's a certain angle you have to be.
exactly.
What is it?
It's just above the shoulders. Or no, just below the shoulders.
You seem very scientific about You seem very specific about that.
You need your harnesses just slightly below your shoulders so
It doesn't
that
say that, it has a number. It doesn't say just slightly. It says 40 millimeter with a 50 millimeter spread at midnight, 12 o'clock.
I read in American. This is all the rest of your world.
Here's
Yeah.
the truth, Dustin. We're men. Men don't read instructions.
We don't read instructions.
Men make assumptions and go,
We die like men.
We die like men. It's the man of the hour, the one and the only Damon Fryer. We actually need his body right now to measure for the seat to see how he likes it. He's very specific, so I would never assume what he's gonna want. He didn't see me. He wouldn't do that on purpose, you guys. He's just being funny. Hey, bro. What's up, boys? We need to measure you. The seat's ready to go in. The seats look sick. From the back window, you see 2 sparkle logos. You're gonna be happy, dude. It's gonna be sick.
Dude, these seats look sick.
So get out of here. Park this thing.
Can't park it, I'm parking.
Oh, that's really sick. That's cool how the glass, like, you don't realize this big window, how it like kind of serves like making things look really beautiful inside that Ferrari. So what do we have to do for the actual?
Well, I told the audience that
Bolting
we might
down.
take this car on a long road trip. We might. We talked about doing a big road trip.
Yes, we
2,000
did.
miles. I didn't say anything more than that. So it has to be comfortable. Right now we want to use the factory mount locations, but the seat sits a little high. So the other option would be cut everything out, move the modules and all that, which would suck. So Dusty had an idea to lean the seat back to see if that gets the right position. I said, well, I can't speak for Damon because he's very specific in how he sits in a car. So that's why we needed you to sit in the seat and make the adjustments.
Let's do it.
Between you and the steering wheel, just the height. You can move it forward and backwards.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Like I'd almost be willing to say that it's the equivalent to the stock seat.
So I'm also to build a custom harness bar and get harnesses installed today, and we're searching for a hub right now for the steering wheel.
Dude, sick. I like it. I really like it. Oh, by the way, can we make something really clear? This is not my watch. Happy Jewelers lent me the watch because I love this watch, but I sold my watch and I wanted this watch back, but I didn't want to spend the money on the watch at this time of my life. So they gave me a watch to make me feel good about myself and to promote them. So if you guys want a watch, this watch is for sale. It's just not for sale right now because it's on my wrist, but it will eventually go back to Happy Jewelers. So check out Happy Jewelers. They have beautiful watches. They lent me this watch, but eventually I gotta give it back. I love this seat.
I told you guys Damon's gonna be happy about this.
I am.
It's
you know
cool.
what's cool about this seat? If you don't bolt it in, it's really easy because it pivots to get out. Like the seat moves with you.
How Fast and Furious vibe is this?
It'd be cool to have suspenders made out of these. Oh, this is cool. I like harnesses. It's all the race car vibe. I like this. I'm ready.
Sorry, let's go, Damon. That's enough of you for today.
Hold on.
Yeah, quick. Dean knows a Momo rep locally that might have one, hopefully. I keep on saying hopefully because that's an out in case it doesn't happen. So hopefully, allegedly, hopefully.
Hold on. I know a couple of Momo reps. Hey. Yeah. Oh, sorry. That didn't work out well.
Ooh, howdy.
Say howdy, get rowdy.
Say howdy, boys. That feels like home now. What I really want to do is put the hydraulic on this side. So you can enter the corner, click the gears, steer with your knee. I think that'd be a really good idea. Hey, replacing this handbrake, hydraulic handbrake on this side.
Why not a third or fourth pedal for a handbrake? And Tom said that's the same hub as a Type R, Civic Type R.
He said to me that's a Honda steering wheel. I'm like, oh, it is a Honda Civic
Do you
steering
have a
wheel.
hub for a Honda steering wheel?
I called Omo, and they're going to call us back within the hour if they have it on overnighter from Kansas. So.
Cool if it was today.
Cooler.
I have someone in Kansas.
Cooler if it was today.
I have someone in Kansas if you want to put them on a flight with it on Camo today.
Oh. Comes down to cubic dollars.
You know what race cars are?
Tell you one thing, it's not coming on my salary, boys.
That's better than before.
Oh, we got ourselves a race car driver.
Fast and Furious now.
I don't know why I ended in reverse.
I'm driving.
I told you there'd be muscles in this vlog. I told you.
Get it 6. 6?
How about reverse?
Oh!
All right, dropped off the SVJ. We had a bit of lunch. Dave had the quesadilla, couldn't hold it together. I had the burrito, no problem. Super Polo. And now we need to go and make sure that the tire doesn't blow out on the van and kill all of us. So there's that.
Small issue. We wanted high performance tires for the van. Like we wanted like P4S and something crazy.
Yeah, we got our 888Rs.
And unfortunately they put on mud and snow tires.
No, they did not.
They're M&S.
There are 888Rs.
And I'll show you what happens.
What do you mean you'll show me?
We should have traction right now,
We
right?
have tons of traction. There are 888Rs.
They're not. Listen.
Whoa.
That was way too easy.
Whoa.
Right? It is a high-powered van, but
It's a high-powered. That'd be funny. That'd be really funny.
oh yeah, not jazz.
We have an issue. We left here and got a massive chunk of metal into one of the tires. Yeah.
We tried patching ourselves to no luck.
Then when we finally got the tire off, we noticed that the tires are actually not performance tires. They're mud and snow tires.
P4S would be good. You have to wait a bit longer for it.
Can we get a Michelin P4S for this thing?
Yeah.
Triple R? Check it out. Or 888Rs. Maybe some slicks.
So Mickey Thompson,
We're gonna take it to the drag strip.
should we do that?
Sparko seats.
Do you guys want to see Sparkles in the minivan? I would.
Back on the road again. back on the road again. Oh, three-wheeling. Now to find our way back to the garage and see where we're at with the 550. Hopefully the seats are all in. I'm working on a harness bar. We're gonna do a 7-Eleven snack run.
Thank you.
Just got these off the grinder. They're the exact same now. So one will bolt to the driver's side, one will bolt to the passenger side, and then we'll take this bar out, notch it down the center, so this will slide down in there, and then we'll just have a weld all the way around, as much weld as we can. We have all this extra material to weld onto now instead of just having it sitting on top, on bottom, or just butted up against it. It actually has some meat to weld onto, and it should be a lot stronger that way. When you weld, you gotta disconnect the battery to the car, when you weld on a car at least. That way you don't backfeed any of the modules and blow circuits and destroy modules, blow fuses, create issues that you never would have had. Funny enough, I actually learned this the hard way on a Mercedes S550. There's a battery under the hood that is auxiliary battery, and then there's a false wall on the trunk. You have to pull that off, and that's where the main battery lives. So I welded this whole exhaust onto a car, started it, and then the customer took it, and sure enough, the main battery fuse, like the interrupter cable, if you get in an accident, that burst. I had to replace that whole harness. And so disconnect your batteries.
This just won't do. It's got a good sound to it. Listen to it. But I have something better. Only for special occasions. Listen to it. A lot quieter. More refined. Ceramic ball bearings, like my turbo. This is 24 karat gold for the Ferrari. If you're gonna work on a Ferrari, get better tools.
Thank you.
So this is the camo that is the base layer of the SVJ, just without all this extra black and white, these white markings over top. I think what they're gonna do, a little secret for you, is the race team's gonna try to change the livery on the actual competition car every race. That's crazy if they're gonna be able to pull that off or not, but that means this is a temporary wrap. So we're probably gonna have this wrap on just for the Long Beach weekend, and then we'll probably take it off. And I even think, Dave, what are you thinking, Dave? You want to get another supercar, like a real supercar. You're kind of like, the Viper was fun and all that sort of stuff, but I think we want to move on from the Viper and get something even crazier.
Yeah, here's the thing, guys.
Do you say here's the ting?
As a young boy growing up in old Alberta, Canada, I look at my walls at night and the posters about cars, and never once in that poster was a Dodge Viper. It was like Countach,
an SRT Viper, by the way.
It was always exotic cars. That excites me.
Yes.
It excites me. So this was cool for like learning about drifting and all that, but now it's like we gotta do what the DD family wants, which is exotic cars.
And the truth is we actually genuinely only got this car to help Dino for the race season. He really wanted Gen 5 bodywork.
You guys don't have enough cool cars.
No, we're working on it.
We're working on it now. Yeah, we're actually trying to get rid of the Viper so they're more cool. We got the Gen 5 Viper strictly so Dean could take the bodywork and scan it and make Gen 5 bodywork for his comp car, but he ended up buying his own crash Gen 5 car, so we really don't need it anymore.
What I would like to do is I enjoy track days more. Drifting's fun and all that, but I want to learn to go fast on a track. So it'd be cool to actually build race cars for actually doing like timed events and things like that.
We want to buy a race car.
Competition between this guy and I see who's faster on the track.
Dave and I are thinking we want to buy Super Trofeo Huracans.
Yeah,
like actual two race cars.
And go racing, and not in like like just for us, like for the vlog, but like
we get all suited up and we're gonna race each other.
Yeah, on the streets.
No, like on a racetrack.
On the racetrack.
What if we made a racetrack out of a city streets? Like we rented the city streets legally, and Dave and I set up a start and a finish line, and we had to race each other on city streets. And Rubbin's racing.
Robin's racing? Who's Robin?
Rubbing. Oh my God.
What? I don't understand. What?
Our time with the Viper was very good and fun, but I think some more Lamborghinis to the channel, especially race car Lamborghinis, that we can smash into each other and do dumb shit with, are coming very soon.
Easy come, easier to go. Field trip, you and me and the camera. We're getting soft in our old age because we used to travel like 6 hours to go film a 9-second part of a vlog. Now a 6-minute drive is like dreadful.
Ace Hardware, I like your location.
Ace Hardware is sponsoring today's video.
No, they're not.
Well, I'm gonna steal the nuts and I'll force a sponsorship.
Horses.
Just joking, kids, don't steal anything. Stay in school. And just like that.
Oh, turn it off, turn it off.
Oh, this is fun.
Come on.
What do you need that for?
We need to get a bolt.
A nut. We have the bolt.
A nut. Where are we going? Excuse me, ma'am. Hey, ma'am. Where can I find nuts?
Over here too, right?
Thank you. Want to find some nuts.
Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby.
Oh, my man.
Thank you to Ace for sponsoring today's video.
How many do you want?
I have 6.
There we go.
I am. I'm about 10 minutes, 20 minutes from being off work.
You getting a drink or what?
One of those.
Yes.
And I also picked up
Do we
one of those. Hold on, I got a couple more.
have a phone number with us?
No, we're not from there.
Since my friend loves picking up chicks, we'll take these too. Here. Here. I'll just leave that.
We'll take that too.
So, we got everything we need to put together a Lamborghini. Just in case nobody knew DD was here.
Oh, hell yeah. You got 2 of them, right? You got 2 of them, right?
No, one.
We needed 2. No, seriously, we needed 2. You said, tell the guy I need 2 of these nuts? And I said, yes.
You need one of these things and one nut for this.
How excited are you? We found the nut. We found it.
No, I'm excited, but you got both of them, right?
That's all you needed.
No, I needed 2.
No.
Hey!
This is cool. Dustin, thank you. Like, this is real race car shit. We got the seat in, got the harnesses in. Car's on fire! Get out, get out, get out! Good practice. I see what your game plan was. Get us Sparko seats so you can steal the amazing Ferrari seats and put them in your comp car.
Put them in the comp car.
I see that. I see how that works, that reverse psychology. Oh, those Ferrari seats are really god-awful looking.
Jesus Christ.
You said you wanted to add some weight to your car. Dude, I felt it. It's like legitimately like 35, 40
How many
pounds.
relays do you need in one
You think
seat?
so?
That's more.
You feel that scale, don't you?
Feel that.
Oh,
60, 70 pounds.
that's probably 60 pounds.
Oh my gosh.
Right? Does he make it look so easy? Like, why does Mark have to pick it up like it's no big deal? Mark, you're supposed to pretend like it's heavy. Yeah. Quite a spunky 19-year-old, this one right here. What do you think of the new Sparko race seats?
It's tight. Very nice.
What do you mean tight?
I mean,
You're small. You should have lots of room.
man, I can reach, it's fixed it, and I can't reach the end of the clutch pedal. Look.
You can't reach the pedals?
Yeah. Every time I shift, I'll be looking like this.
Every time you
In our car, Eric.
You just That's how I shift.
That's how I shift.
Did you say this car is shit or shift?
Shift.
Wait, I don't understand what.
That's how you shift.
You like them though?
Yeah, I like them.
Your butt feel good in them?
Yes. It's definitely like that.
Grabs your butt?
Yeah.
Who put their hand on my back window? She's done. She's done. Magnificento. Oh yeah. Looking good. Woo! Ferrari. Hell yeah. Dude, take it for a spin around the block and tell me what you think. Okay. I'm gonna jump in. First of all, with the clear, non-tinted rear windows, you can see the Sparko seats, and it looks so sick. All right, Dustin, hold on. Yeah.
Are we ready?
We're ready. Let's roll. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get away from the residential location, so take a left. We have a wee bit of traffic because it's just after 5:30. What was that? Granny shifting, not double clutching. You gotta rev it up. Drop that back down to the second gear and give me the beans. That's what Dean needs in the Viper.
Oh no, the sequential is just that much faster.
No, that's what he needs. He needs this. He needs this for competition. That's what he needs, you know? You want to show real driver skill, true skill, comes from a gentleman that knows how to shift the gears while he's driving sideways. Go for a cruise down the highway, the Pacific Coast Highway. Send it, makes sense. What do you think?
Sounds really good.
Not bad, hey? Dude, this suspension is from 1999. And they designed it to be part of, obviously this is a GT car, so it's meant to be soft for long road trips and luggage in the back, hard-sided luggage from Louis Vuitton. Your beautiful model wife over here that doesn't work for a living.
Is that you?
That's me today. That's me, baby.
Blinging over
We'll
here.
give you a little one of these. Can't wait to get the steering wheel fixed because,
Oh, this is terrible.
yeah, it's a bit atrocious, isn't it?
And finding out that it's a Civic wheel.
This thing has kind of a neat, funky tone to it though, even though we hacked it all off. And to think, there's still cats on this car. So technically, it's not fully straight pipe.
Okay, so the 550 is, the seats are amazing.
Yeah.
It needs a steering wheel, we know that. It really needs, in my professional opinion, the dampening, the yaw, the pitch, the angle control, the altitude descent, all those things. It needs a suspension. It really
Did he start that off with professional opinion?
It needs a suspension. Let's figure that out next. I think the next model of that car will be suspension.
Eric, what are your thoughts? What's the next mod?
What's the next mod?
Need a good suspension that doesn't.
How original.
So we'll order a suspension system. We're also super excited because our boy, Dean Carnage Carney, is going to Long Beach this weekend. The race is coming up. And well, you know what? We love the guy, but at the same time, happy to see some of the race car stuff leave the garage. Because check this out, like, that's not our office. That's like race car stuff. And if you look out here, basically, yeah.
A drift team threw up in our garage. And we cleaned the puke.
Race car. Look at this. Race car program. Oh, look at this. That's not the end of it. That's not the only trailer. Then there's the rig and the other trailer. So happy to help out. We did our part, but we're happy to also see all the race car stuff kind of move out so we can get to building exotic supercars as we do on this channel and do dumb, crazy shit. So smash the subscribe button. We'll see you in the next video. Peace.